Samuel tells it how it is in 1 Samuel chapter 12. Samuel is speaking to all of Israel when we start this chapter. And he says, I have carefully listened to everything you said to me and placed a king over you. Now you can see that the king is leading you. As for me, I am old and gray and my sons are here with you. I have led you from my youth until now. Then he goes on and says, bring any charges against me. I haven't taken anyone's ox. I haven't done anything to you. Basically, he says, I have not used my office for personal gain. And they were like, yeah, you're right. You haven't wronged us in any way. So then he basically tells them how awesome God is. In verses 6 through 12, he talks about how he led your ancestors out of Egypt and you still disobeyed him. And he still rescued you after. In verse 14, Samuel says, if you fear the Lord, worship and obey him. And if you don't rebel against the Lord's command, then both you and the king who reigns over you will follow the Lord your God. So no king in Israel is exempt from obeying God. Then Samuel says, isn't the wheat harvest today? I will call on the Lord and he will send thunder and rain so that you will recognize what an immense evil you committed in the sight of God by requesting a king for yourselves. Samuel called upon the Lord and the Lord answered and provided, sent thunder and rain. And then the people kind of freaked out. Samuel continues with, do not be afraid, even though you have committed all this evil. Don't turn away from following the Lord. Instead, worship the Lord with all your heart. Don't turn away to follow worthless things that can't profit or rescue you. They are worthless. The Lord will not abandon his people because of his great name and because he has determined to make you his own people. And this is still true today. God will not forsake you. He will not forsake us even when we sin. God does not leave us dead in our sin, but reconciles us through Christ.